Your heart is glowing, and I'm crashing into you. Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out.
Now we are going to move on to makeups. Yes, so skincare is done. Let's get these out of the way. So I'm going to try to do this categorically, but we're going to see how this goes because I just want to get through this before my battery dies. I have been on the hunt for a good primer, and what I used to do was I used to borrow my mom's primer. It was the Rimmel. It was like a 7-in-1 primer. It's a white tube with the blue cap, but I didn't like it. So when I'm looking for a primer, I'm looking for something that has that like silicone base where it has the smooth surface and it mattifies at the same time. When I found my E.L.F. Mineral Infused Primer, I really liked it because one, it's like $6, which is a fraction of the cost of the Smashbox, the Hourglass, the Pore Professional. I mean, it's a deal. It's a steal. It's amazing.
Stop looking over at me.
My boyfriend's sitting over there, so I'm distracted. Next thing we're going to look at is concealer. So in October I started using this. I purchased it on a whim. It's from the Fit Me collection, and I liked the consistency and I really liked the color under my eyes. I was able to use this color in the summer as well as in the winter, which was awesome because usually you have to change depending on how much your skin varies from the summer to winter. It creases. I feel like every concealer creases under my eye, so I'm still on the search for that, and I'm trying to decide if I want to use the MAC Pro Longwear. I heard that never creases, but for now I'm sticking to drugstore, and this was a really good find. This year was the search for the right powder. The problem was that I would wear a powder, it would look great for 2 hours, and then right after I would need to blot, and that was super annoying. So I really wanted to find something that worked well. So I accumulated a lot of powders this year. During the summer, my favorite thing to do was wear mineral foundation. So I used the foundation in Golden Honey. I loved the way it looked in photos, in both natural lighting and in nighttime. So that was great. And I would set it with my Sheer Mineral Booster. And this is also really good because I felt like it really mattified my face. So those two together looked beautiful, like natural skin. It didn't look like I was fake at all, and my boyfriend even thought it looked like skin, my natural skin, so that was nice. And then the really nice product too was the Mineral Glow in Bronzed. It was a nice bronzer, beautiful color. It was a nice like brownie shade without looking too muddy or too red. When I started dabbling in foundation and concealer, then I needed something to really set it. I looked at Airspun from Coty, and I really wanted the cardboard box version because it looks so old school. It smells like old lady. I'm sure you've seen reviews on this online if you watch YouTube, and it was a really nice powder. It reminds me of like my grandma's powder because I used to sneak into her room and she had this lovely vanity where it had this powder puff in a glass case, and I used to take it out and take the puff and like pretend to powder it on my face. And this powder reminds me of her, and it's a great setting powder. It leaves your skin looking like satin smooth, and it's such a big thing that it's hard to carry. So what I did is transfer some of the powder into a smaller sifter, and I would use that. You will never run out of this. It's huge, and it costs less than $9. And if you could get it for half off, and I've even seen it on sale for like $1.99. It's a really great product, really great setting powder. I got it in the color Translucent. They have different colors depending on what your skin tone is, but a lot of them are really light. So if you're of the like darker skin tones, I don't know if this is going to work except for Translucent. So I would try that. My other favorite powder, which is a recent addition, I used it in the beginning of my makeup life, but I stopped using it because I thought it broke me out. But now I've been using it for the past like month and a half, and I absolutely love it. It's the E.L.F. HD powder, and it's so good. Like, I've been using it in combination with my Hourglass powder. This isn't, I couldn't count it as a favorite in 2013 because I just got it in December. But this I've had for a while. So by using those two together, my skin just looks so nice and so natural, and it set everything, and I felt like I didn't worry about getting oily, which was awesome. So this has been a winner. The only thing is, it's such a mess. Like, I really love these powders, but they're such a mess to work with. I dropped this actually before the video started, and it's like powder was just like all over the top. So I ended up using some of it to touch up my makeup, and I was just like, this is a hot mess. So now we're going to talk about blushes, and I love blushes. When I get a little more situated in YouTube, then I can talk about the different blushes that I love. But for now, we're just going to do a few of my favorites. So the first one that I really loved in 2013 is this blush called Mellow Wine, and this lasted me forever. I've used this so much and I have not touched the pan at all. You only need to tap, and it gives off so much color payoff that it's insane. Whenever I didn't know what to wear with my makeup look, I used this color, and so it just goes to show that it's a really nice color. I used it on a bunch of different people. I did makeup on some of my friends' proms or my cousin's prom and some special events, and these were the ones that I used. This whole line, they're all really good. I have like 4 or 5 of the blushes, and they're really nice quality for such a small price. Another blush that I really loved, especially in the summer, was this blush by E.L.F. It's called Pink Passion, and this is super hot pink, and when I first got it, I honestly got it just because I was collecting all of them, all of the E.L.F. blushes, and I didn't use it until the summertime. And when I used it in the summertime, I used the crap out of it. It didn't transfer so much as like a pale pink as it would look like in here, but instead it looked like such a nice rosy color on your skin that it looks so good. I can't wait to wear this again in the summer, because right now I think it would look a little funny on me, but I'll try it anyways because, you know, this color, it looks so good, you might as well. That's the thing about makeup. When you say you don't want to wear something because it's like not in season or it doesn't match your skin tone, try it first. See how it looks, and then you can decide, because a lot of makeup rules are made to be broken, so whatever. My boyfriend gave me this set from Sephora, I think for my birthday. I think it was 2010. I associate this palette and all of the other orange items in the set with the Giants. I really liked using this coral color right here. It's a matte color. Maybe it's satin. It's a satin. It looks like it has some shimmer in it, but it came off matte. It was really pigmented. I really liked the color. It was smooth, it was buttery, lasted forever, and it looked really good on tan skin because I usually get tan watching baseball games. But this blush was really nice, and I love it, and I wear it every time I go to a Giants game. As much as I'm an oily person, I really like highlighting my skin, especially when I started to learn how to do it correctly. So the two that I loved this year were the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. At first glance, it's not a bronzer, obviously, and the way that it looks in the pan, it's a nice champagne-y light color. It just has the nicest sheen to your cheeks, and during the day I naturally get oily anyways, but when you first apply it, it looks really nice and really professional looking, which is what I love. And I think it was $3.99, which is even better. The second one I've been lusting over for the longest time, but I don't have a Walmart near me, so I never get it, and I had so many different makeup products that I was just, you know, avoiding getting it. But I finally bought the Hard Candy Baked Bronzer in Tiki, and I think this is also like a cult favorite on YouTube, and it's really nice. It has like this shimmery baked color to it, and it's so smooth and it's buttery and it looks really nice. I think of the two, this might be my favorite, but this one I used longer because I had it since the beginning of the year, so these are two really great products. My favorite primer of 2013 and of all time is the Wet n Wild Take on the Day eyeshadow primer from the Fergie collection. I used the Urban Decay primer for so long and it sucked on my eyes. Like, I got so irritated that I would wear my eyeshadow and I would see creases and I was like, I paid $20 for you, like that's not fair. When I tried it, I loved it. I slept in my makeup and that's how I found out how good it was. I wore my makeup from 9 in the morning to 12 at night. I woke up at 4 and I saw that my makeup was still beautiful. Right now, my eye makeup, even though it's super simple, it's been going strong since 6 a.m. this morning. And that's a testament to how good this eye primer is. And I have suggested it to everybody who's been looking for one. It's a really, really good, on point, best ever. And if I want to use cream bases, then my favorite ones are from Maybelline. The ones I love are Bad to the Bronze, and this one is called Barely Beige. Barely Beige I like to use because it's a cream color. It's shimmery and it's got kind of a champagne-y tone to it. It reminds me of Bare Steady from MAC. But I liked this one better because I've used Bare Steady and it's a little too icy for me. This one's a little warmer. The other one is Bad to the Bronze. Everybody uses this. It's a really good color. I've made such a neat little circle inside mine. And I like to use this under any eyeshadow. It could be pink, it could be blue, it could be anything, and it looks good on Bad to the Bronze. For eyeshadows. Eyeshadows are amazing. I think that's my favorite thing about makeup. Most days I wear neutral colors just because of the environment I'm in, but if I could, I would probably wear like blue, green, yellow, red eyeshadow all the time. Just because it's fun, like, why not? My favorite eyeshadows of 2013 and probably of all time are my Wet n Wild 8-pan palettes. I've made my favorite eye looks with these ones, and watch me try to fan this out. Like, how boss is that, right? I bought them right before everybody started talking about them on YouTube, and I was so excited, honestly, just because I was starting makeup when these came out. And what better time to start makeup when these come out? Like, you're set. Every color you would need, you have it all right here. And they're so compact and so easy. I've traveled with these. And they just come in such an array of colors that you don't have to worry about, like, missing a color. This one is the I Heart Matte palette. I love it to death. I really liked this brow shade. I use it to highlight all the time. I don't really use shimmery highlights, so that's why I use this light cream color shade. For a while all I did was matte neutrals, so that was awesome that it was all right here. I actually wore an eye look with these 4 colors on the right. I went to the Urban Decay counter at a Macy's and the sales girl thought I was wearing the Naked Basics palette, and I told her no, it's actually a drugstore, and so she was duped. I've also worn these colors actually. I wore these bright colors at a festival, so it was really nice. I was able to do like this rainbow smoky eye, so that was awesome. Like, let's break it down. If I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, 5 that, let's say I got them for the maximum cost of $4.99, 5 times 5, $25. $25 is still half the price of like a Naked palette, and yet I'm getting so many more variations in colors and textures and finishes, and it's awesome. Granted, it's not all in one place, but like, I mean, I fit them all in my drawer. My holiest of grails is the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream Skin Protectant. I have bought this 3 times. The 2 times I lost it, this is my 3rd bottle. I love it. Every time I lose it, I realize why I love it. I'm OCD, I don't like to touch my lips, so I get a tissue, which is why you'll see in my tutorials I'm almost eating a tissue because I'm applying my chapstick. It comes from this tube. I used to use it on pop zits, which is why I loved it even more. I use it on cuts, I use it on my lips, cuticles. It's really good for cuticles. Like, if I feel like I have a hangnail or something that needs some soothing, I'll use this. It's just such an all-in-one type product. Burns, I think they say, yep. Burns, you could small burns. I'm making that up. Oh yeah, minor burns, wind burns, scrapes, abrasions. So really awesome. I love it. It's 12:57. I'm working on it. We're almost done. I'm getting tired. But you know what? I think we are done. Oh no, lips. Okay. Lips, and then we're done. Lips, lips. Okay, once you start following me on social media, because I've set up all my social media accounts, if you want to follow me, everything will be right here. I'm going to put my name for everything. So Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and my YouTube will be MakeupInSFC. So if you can't tell already, I live in San Francisco. All of my things are San Francisco centric. My next tutorial will hopefully be a 49ers makeup tutorial, so be on the lookout for that. And then, yeah, I mean, I hope you like all the videos I'm making so that you can keep watching. But before we get to that, we're going to talk about lipsticks. And because I mentioned social media, if you look up the hashtag #OneLipstickAday, I posted so many pictures in 2013 of all of my lipstick looks. And it became sort of a thing that I was known for with all of my friends because I was a hoarder of lipstick, was and is. If I have a picture, I'll insert it here of my current collection, and maybe we could dabble into it, but it's a whole nother thing that I have issues about, so maybe we won't, because we're still getting to know each other. So I don't think I want to scare you off yet. But my favorite lip products are a mixed bag of drugstore and high-end. My nude lipstick of choice is Nude Cream from Milani. They smell like candy, and the packaging is really nice. It looks so luxurious with my other lipsticks because it's got this gold packaging. And what's really nice is the bottoms are true to color to what's inside the tube. So if you can see that, it's pretty much what it looks like on the outside as well as the inside. So if you're looking at these lipsticks and they're sealed, don't be mean and try to open them up. Just look at the bottom. They're really good. The pet peeve. Why do stores let people open them? Like, it's not nice. Yeah. Anyway, my favorite color for a red lip is actually from a drugstore, NYC. This is called Retro Red, and it's beautiful. And the most appealing part of this lipstick is you can apply it and then go through your day and you're like, oh, I think I need a little bit more. You could apply it and it's still comfortable on the lips. It doesn't feel like your lips dry out. It's still creamy from when you first put it on to when it kind of wears off. And you apply it and it almost wakes up the whole lip color, and then everything's creamy again. So that's what's awesome about this lipstick. This holds a special place in my heart. I wore it for my 25th birthday, and this is 521A. It says Fuchsia with Blue Pearl. Great name. I love this color because it reminds me of MAC's Show Orchid. It has that sort of like blue undertone to the lipstick. One, it's a cool pink, and then on top of that it has this shimmer that makes it look almost like cosmic. And I really love it because it was 68 cents. This is 508A, and I love this because it's my favorite vampy lip. It's creamy, it's dark, it's inexpensive, 69 cents. Every time I see this in the store, I think I buy it. My other nude color of choice, this is Bebot Love from the For You for Wet n Wild. This color is another MAC dupe for, I think, Teddy. I think I had seen Teddy online because I was helping my cousin find a nude lip color for her. And I'd seen Teddy online and I looked at it and I instantly thought Bebot Love, because it has that same sort of nude color, creamy, but still like a little more leans brown instead of like your light nude colors where it looks like you blanked out your lips. So I like this a little bit more because it gives your lips a little bit of color. A color that I loved in the summer is called Up the Amp, and it's from MAC. So Up the Amp is this really great like mauvey purpley color, and in the summer it looked really good with tan skin. Verve I liked in the fall, and it's a brown color from MAC, and it's so beautiful because I really liked that cocoa color. In the beginning, I couldn't get into cocoa colors like brown. I have another one that's similar to this from Revlon. It's called Cocoa Craving, and it's from the matte range. And I couldn't get into it because I felt like it looked like poop on my lips, and I didn't like that. But I did this one, Verve, and it opened me up to the idea to trying out that Cocoa Craving color, because then I really liked, you know, that whole 90s era where everything was monochromatic. So you had the brown eyeshadow, the contoured cheeks, and then the brown lips, and everything was, you know, all brown. And so when I wear this, it makes me reminiscent of the 90s. This is High Tea. This is also from MAC. It's a luster. This one was a pick because I love the name. I love going to High Tea, or like English tea. Like there's a place here in the city that I love going to all the time. It's called Lovejoy's, and I just love the name High Tea, and I looked it up and it was a great color for weddings or special events. So I got it just in case for a future event. So this is the Rouge Volupte Shine in number 16, Orange Pertinent, I think it's called. I'm sure you could say with the French accent, it sounds so much better. But I'll put the products down below for everything that I've mentioned today in case I get it wrong in the video. My first lipstick, first luxury lipstick I bought with my first paycheck, and it was also a YSL Rouge Volupte, and that color is in number 22. I don't know what this color is because they don't have names, but they have names online. But this one is sort of that like vampy color, and these lipsticks are just gorgeous. They smell sweet too, and they glide on your lips like water, which is a good and bad thing. But for the price and for the weight and just how they look, I'm willing to pay for it, just because they're such beautiful like collector item type things. Cute to put on your vanity and cute to just have in life. So now I think I finished all my favorites. I think I've exhausted my brain. I worked 8 hours today, and then I came home and I did this video. So please like, subscribe, tell your friends, watch over and over. And down below I'll have all of my social media outlets. I have a Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I will be updating them very soon. I'm new to YouTube, so please get used to my face. And I hope you like my videos. So I'm always lusting for high-end and drugstore products that I'm looking to buy and to try. So please let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys soon.